welcome back to Mastering MMA. I'm Coach Lee. I got Alan here with you. Today we're going to be working on some striking. I'm going to use his defense to set up some big head shots with my legs. So the first thing we're working off of is I'm going to be throwing a double jab into a cross. So I'm just jab, jab, cross. That's the combination I'm throwing, right? So go ahead and catch for me for here. So it's going to be jab, jab, cross, catch it. So it's, right, this is where we're coming with this. Right, I'm sitting down in this punch, I'm landing hard. In general, I set things up. If this lands all right, or if he just kind of sits there and eats it, I'll start throwing it a couple more times and see what kind of reactions I get, and then that's what I play off of. I'll throw things a couple times just to read the reactions, see if I get a common reaction. That way I can lead into the next thing. So let's say when we're actually going, he's slipping my right hand. So he might be parrying this, or he might have ate it, but it's jab, jab, cross, right? So he's got that rhythm down because I've thrown it a couple times in the fight. So he's slipping my cross, so it's jab, jab, cross. He slips it, right? That's what I'm looking to see. So if he starts doing that or starts heading that direction, I'm going to set up a kick off of that. I love this. I get this full MMA. Wrestlers a lot of times will slip this right and start to step in. I'll catch him with that too. So if I see him slipping this right, I'm jab, jab, he slips this right, I'm going to start setting up this kick by feinting this right. So I'll jab, jab, just start to move it a little bit, or I can stick it out and go right into my kick for this. So it's going to be a nice big head shot. So jab, jab, big kick here. The key to this is, right, when I'm throwing my jab, jab, cross, I'm catch for me here. I'm jab, jab, cross, right? Worst catcher ever, right? So I'm jab, jab, cross. I'm driving off of this leg, right? I got my whole body's turning in. This is going to be a nice solid cross. If I'm looking to set up the kick, I am jab, jab. I feint this, and my toes go out, right? So as he moves off of this, I'm already snapping my hips into this because my toes are already pointed out, and I'm up on my toes, right? You want to be pretty little ballerinas when we're throwing kicks. So once again, it's going to be jab, jab. I start to fake this. I step with my toes out, come into that kick. So we're looking in here, right? We're kind of playing. It's jab, jab, fake, boom, big kick. Notice how I stepped out. I was up on my toes. My toes were pointed out, right? That's what creates power off of this. It's a good shot too because you're catching them leaning into it. Sometimes you can do this off of long hooks. If we're throwing a tight hook, we're going to change this a little bit. So a lot of times I like to throw a jab hook, and if he starts wanting to roll this, right? So not even rolling now, but I'm here and I'm stepping in for kind of a hard hook, right? Sometimes I'll throw a jab to a light hook. Sometimes I'll step in and throw this hard hook. So if I'm stepping in for the hard hook and he starts rolling this, I can knee out of this, right? I'll set it up. So I'll start out, I'm coming in jab hook, right? I'm throwing kind of hard, jab hook, throwing kind of hard. If I start seeing him starting to roll this hook, then I'm going to feint it, right? So I'm jab, I hop in, and then I come to this knee, right? So it's hop in, knee. We're just trying to catch him as he drops down, and especially if he's not using good lowering of the hips and he's more here. That becomes beautiful because he's bent over staring right at my knee. So we're in here, boom, he eats the knee. All right, so we grabbed some pads for this. So like I said, the first one was the jab, jab, cross. So he's up, I am jab, jab, cross. So if I'm throwing it with a little bit of pop to it, it's right? I'm trying to drive through that. I'm pushing off my legs. Right? We're hitting it hard, rotating hips through, I'm driving off. So I'm here, nice good clean shot, head's getting a little bit offline. So if he starts reading it, we're jab, jab, he'll turn to catch, right? And then I'll throw this kick. So if I'm going full speed, it's I now realize why the bell rings in a fight. And that is a knockout shot there. Like lead them into that. So the other one we worked on is the jab hook. So I'm going to step in with a hard hook. So I'm jab, I hop in, hard hook. So if I'm just throwing that, it's right. I'm snapping into this real quick. Nice little jab hook. So if he's rolling that, I'm here, I show, and then I pull him into this knee. So he's going to cross over and kind of smack my knee off of this. So it'll be boom, here to that. So full speed, I'll be. And that's where we're catching him with that knee. Go out and play with this. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, share. Make sure you're subscribed. And check out my other videos. We'll catch you next time.